Hello, everybody. We are looking at an interesting problem from time and clock, which is an important segment of all competitive examinations. The question is this. We are finding the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand on a clock at 5:40 a.m. There are four options given to you. It's all the same whether you're looking at the angle at AM or PM because the needles will be in the same position at that particular time. So AM you may just ignore. To solve this problem, we need to know a few basic points like the angle made by minute needle and hour needle in 1 minute. So let me show you how to do that first. As you know, minute hand will make one full rotation, that is 360 degree, in 1 hour or 60 minutes. This implies the minute hand will make 360 divided by 60 degree in 1 minute. This means what? 360 by 60 is 6. That means minute hand makes 6 degree in 1 minute. Similarly, our needle or our hand makes 30 degree in 1 hour or 60 minutes. This implies our hand makes 30 by 60 degree in 1 minute. This means our hand makes 1 by 2 degree 1 minute. So these 2 points, minute hand makes 6 degree in 1 minute and our hand makes 1 by 2 degree in 1 minute. These 2 points we'll be using while calculating the angle as required in the problem. Take this as a clock. At 12 o'clock, as you know, both the needles will coincide. Rather, the angle between the minute needle and the hour needle will be 0 at 12 o'clock. Now, to find out the required angle, what we do is we will find out the angle made by both the minute hand and the hour hand from 12 o'clock position. So this is the position at 12 o'clock. As you can guess, our hand will be somewhere here and the minute hand will be somewhere here. So what we do is you find out the angle made by the hour hand at 5:40 from 12 o'clock position. That will be this angle. Similarly, we will find out the angle made by the minute hand at 5:40 from 12 o'clock position, and that is this angle. So the required angle is this. Then we will take the absolute difference between the angle made by the minute needle and the hour needle at 5:40. Why do I say absolute difference? Because depending on the time given in the problem, sometimes the angle made by our needle can be bigger than the minute needle, or in some other cases, it could be the other way. So we go for the absolute difference between these two angles. Now, how to find out angles made by, let me say, our hand first. That means this angle is what I'm trying to find out first. Angle made by our hand at 5:40. Obviously from 12 o'clock position. These problems are done with reference to 12 o'clock position to begin with. See, we know that in 1 hour our hand will make 30 degree. So in 5 hours, from 12 o'clock, when you come to 5:40, as you can see, there is 5 hours and 40 minutes. So during that 5 hours, our hand will make 30 degree for each 1 hour. So this will be the total angle made by the our hand at 5 o'clock. Then to work out the angle made by the our hand in 40 minutes, we know that our hand makes half a degree in 1 minute. So in 40 minutes, we'll be making so much. 1/2 multiplied by 40. This on simplification, you get 170 degree. So this is the angle made by the hour hand at 5:40 from 12 o'clock position. Similarly, let's find out the angle made by minute hand again at 5:40. Of course, from 12 o'clock position, I'm not writing that. That will be, see, When it comes to minute hand, it is slightly different from the way you calculate hour hand, because for every 1 hour, the minute hand makes one full rotation and comes back to the original position. So the number of hours may be ignored in the case of finding angle made by the minute hand at 5:40, because during 5 hours it just makes 5 rotations and comes back to the 12 o'clock position. So we need to consider only the minutes given in the required time. Just means 40 minutes. During 40 minutes, what would be the angle made by the minute hand from 12 o'clock position? So in 1 minute, you've already seen that the minute hand makes 6 degree. So in 40 minutes, 40 multiplied by 6 will be the total angle made by the minute hand in 40 minutes, which comes to 240 degree. What do you do in the next step? You just find out the absolute difference between the angles made by both these needles, which is, in this case, you can see that the angle made by the minute hand is bigger. So you write 240. Then the angle made by the hour hand is 170. And that difference comes to 70 degree, which is the second option given in the problem. You please refer back to the question. 70 is the second option. And that is the final answer. See, in these discussions, I said absolute difference. Do you know the significance of what I said? Because in this problem we have discussed here, minute hand is making a bigger angle. But there are problems, depending on the time given in the problem, the hour hand can possibly make a bigger angle. So in that case, you will subtract the angle made by the minute hand from the angle made by the hour hand. That's all. If there is any confusing problem you have come across in time and clock like this, please raise it in the comment section. I will give you the solution. By the way, if you have liked what you saw in the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.